Hey, how's it going everybody? I am Rising Oblivion and welcome back to the channel. So today guys, I have some new stuff regarding Persona 5, Persona 4, just some different things going on here in terms of Persona, some new figurines, and the vinyl collection finally now getting its art. But let's move on to this first bit of news here. So the Persona 4 Golden U Narukami Nendoroid figure has just now been announced. So we've had some of these in the past, some for Joker, and I think we had one for On that I had covered recently, but we're actually getting some Persona 4 love now, with of course protagonist here getting his own version of this Nendoroid. So this is from the Good Smile Company. They have done a couple different things like this for Persona, like I've said in the past, for Persona 5, but it seems like we're now jumping the boat over to Persona 4, which is actually pretty cool if you like these kind of things. They're chibi art, of course, so it's probably a little bit cheaper to actually buy one of these as opposed to like buying a giant big version of like one of the other ones. This is probably something that's a little bit cheaper, and this is just the prototype right now, so nothing is really final here. It looks like this one has a little bit more of the etched out lines and stuff, while this one right here has more of a basic sort of art for it. But there has not been any release date or anything announced for this. They're showing this thing off from February 11th to February 23rd, apparently in some sort of showcase on the online gallery. So this is all we have so far for our boy Yu here when it comes to his figure, but we have more news in terms of Persona 5 with the vinyl records now finally getting the art revealed. So if you did not know, I had covered this topic before. Whenever these vinyl records were going up for pre-order, they were having a pre-order for the Persona 5 records, and then now they're having the Persona 5 Royal records also be included with that. So they did a second one of the Persona 5 records whenever the Persona 5 Royal records were also going up for pre-order. However, we did not know what the final art was going to be for these records or the actual track listings till now. This says the art is not final. It is still on im8bit.com, so you can still pre-order that stuff. It is a 3 LP track which has 29 tracks from just Persona 5 Royal for the Persona 5 sort of record collection. It says here that on the the front. But this is what we have here for in terms of art for the Persona 5 Royal vinyl, I guess, set, you could say. So it says right here art is not final, but we have what it looks like to be some sort of like dotted pattern on like the actual sleeve of the records, and on the front with a gold, black, and red record there itself. So even the records are also colored, which is the same for what it was for the regular P5 records. But looks like we have Kasumi, on Ryuji, Joker, and Morgana there on the front, and it actually ends up being sort of these cutout parts of the sleeve that the records and the actual things will go inside of for the Persona 5 Royal thing, which is actually pretty cool. I do mind that little touch of detail there. It's kind of like a GTA 5 or like a GTA like cover sort of deal, which it's still pretty cool. I mean, I like that, but it's a nice little attention to detail. But let's move on over to what the actual tracks will look like. And keep in mind, it says art is not vinyl, so who really knows at the end of the day what this is going to end up looking like. Hopefully these vinyl records are transparent and not just, opaque. That would be really nice if they could be kind of transparent and, seem kind of translucent whenever you're playing them. That would be really cool. But let's move on over to the actual tracks that are going to be listed here. So each of the vinyl records, if you ever have vinyls before, the front and the back also contain tracks on them. So we have a side A. The side A has Colors Flying High, opening movie version, Royal Days, of course, Takeover, of course, No More What Ifs, instrumental version, Ideal, and The Real. Then on that album's B-side, we have Kichijoji 1990X, Memento's Upper Area, No More What Ifs, Memento's Mid Area, and Into the Unknown. Moving over to the second album, so this is considered to be like the C-side. We have Wish Come True, Memento's Lower Area, Prison Labor, Featherman Seeker, and He's a Trickster. On that one's backside, the D-side, The New Year, Kasumi and Sumire, Gentle Madman, and Another Ideology, and Super Happy World. So I am super hyped for this, guys, because finally we're getting Gentle Madman and Another Ideology on something that we can actually listen to. I don't have to pull up a YouTube video. I don't get why they always do that. I guess you could say you could buy the CDs for this, but it is really nice that we're getting these. For some reason, the Persona 5 Royal stuff is not on Spotify. Man, it really should be. I would love to listen to the Persona 5 Royal soundtrack, man. It sucks so much, especially after you beat Persona 5 Royal and you see all of the tracks that you get for the ending palace. Man, it makes it really hard to not want to listen to those. So it would be nice if they could, after they have this album come out, try and put this stuff on Spotify. This might actually be why it's not on Spotify, because they're trying to release the album. I mean, why would they release the album if you could just get the music for free? I guess technically you could do it as a collector, but I think a lot of people will still just do this to listen to some of the tracks. So Atlas might be trying to pull a quick move where they're like, we'll release all the albums first, sell out of those first, and then finally put the royal tracks to Spotify. Not only that, Spotify really seems like it needs it. It seems like there's a big hole missing, which is Persona 5 Royal, from all of the, tracks that should be there alongside P4 Golden, P4 Reincarnation, the regular Persona 5 tracks, Persona 3 stuff, Persona 2 stuff. It really would make sense to have the royal tracks finally put onto Spotify. But let's move on over to the last record we have here. So this is considered to be side E, so the front of the last record. Mementos New Area, Out of Kindness, I Believe, Keep Your Faith, Throw Away Your Mask, which really doesn't fit with the times right now with COVID. And then on the last side of the final album here, we have As the World Falls, Ideal and the Real End version, Royal Days, another version, and Our Light. This is the whole sort of collection here of all the songs that you're getting with this 3 LP. So this 3 LP, like I said, it's the 3 records, the front and back. So you have a good bit of tracks here, 29 tracks from Persona 5 Royal, and I believe there was some pre-order stuff. If you check on I Am 8-Bit, I think there was a couple tracks that were pre-order type of stuff. But let's actually go over the pricing and when this stuff will be coming out. So the 3 LP actually comes out Q2 of 2021 for $75. I believe I went over that before, but because you're just watching this video now, it'd be good to still kind of go over that. So it's going to be $75. So they're pricing each record at basically $25. When it comes to buying records and things like that, about $15 is really the right price when it comes to just buying a regular record. So this is kind of upscale. The price of it is kind of up more towards something towards, being out of the actual price range of what a actual vinyl record should be, but they do come in translucent, or what I hope to be translucent records, and they have these nice sleeves, attention to detail. It might be the art and stuff like that that make it more of a collectible item. These are going to be pretty rare, so I guess it makes sense as to why the pricing might be so high, but this is pretty much like all we have for this right now in terms of what we know for the vinyl record. So if you think it's worth your money, then it's worth your money, man. You also need to have a vinyl record, of course, for this, but yeah, I have a vinyl record player. I plan on playing these once I get a hold of these, but yeah, I think that's all we have now for Persona news. We have the, like I said, the Narukami finally coming out, the Nendoroid, and the vinyl records have finally now had the art showcased, and we know all of the tracks that are on there. So please, Atlas, after this comes out, put the tracks on Spotify. Please, please, please put them on Spotify. I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe for more content. Click the bell to be notified when a new video comes out or when I live stream again. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.